Good day everyone, it's sean893 here, and today I'm gonna do another Mobile Legends analysis of 1 versus 1. It's me against a player named Dustine. I'll be using Akai with a talent spell of Sprint, with an emblem of Tank level 25 with Tenacity. And Dustine is going to be using Karina with a special skin of Leona with a magic emblem and Retribution as a talent spell. Now I'm going to be keeping the item bar open for most of the time so that I can track what items both of us have bought during the fight. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So I'm going to be purchasing a boot, and Dusty is going to be purchasing a mystery codex that gives her another 15 magic power. Good choice for a starter. And the first minion wave is in, and looks like I'm going to be getting the first hit on the minions. Dustine's going to try to aggravate me, which is a good choice. However, I'm not going to care about it because I'm going to be switching to top lane afterwards with my sprint. And you see, I've leveled up to 2 already. I go into a minion wave, but it looks like I got it earlier than her. It's an interesting choice for Dustine to try to farm the neutral creeps with the retribution. However, the neutral creeps kind of damage her quite hard. Me on the other hand, I'm trying to get hold of the second minion wave. And there I was. And you can see the difference. Both of us are farming minions, with the difference that Dustine's getting damaged a lot because she chose to farm the neutral creeps at such a low level right now. And both of us got the neutral gold creep, with me having a slight advantage on it. And I still have full HP right here and I already got into level 4. And now I purchased a dagger, which increases my 10% attack speed, and also a magic resist cloak, which is to give myself some defense. And there I noticed Dustine having a slightly damage. I decided to ulti her, just trying to aggravate her. Dustine might be a very great player, however I'm not afraid to face her because my health is very high right now. And it looks like I'm having control of the battlefield right now. Even though both of us are fairly equal in our gold farming. Karina's gonna teleport and she's gonna go for magic shoes. Okay, good choice for magic shoes as it's got the increase the movement speed and reduces some skill cooldown. And she's gonna try to go to the bottom lane directly, which I didn't see coming. She was gonna ambush me. I tried to jump and ulti her to the turret, but it looks like it didn't go quite well. Thankfully, my tenacity talent has enabled me to have hardened armor on both the physical and magical defense, and thus I was able to recall on time before I get killed. And Dusty is gonna go for another magic necklace. Okay, good choice for her, as she needs mana to continue spamming the skills and to move faster. So Dustine is going to be taking care of the mid lane and I'm taking care of the top lane as it is. And now I've got the magic arcane boots because I wanted to have my mana regen. Yeah, I want to have my mana regen pretty fast. And now I've got 2 magic cloaks, which is gonna be serving well for me in my magic defense against her. Dustine gets another neutral creep and she's in half health right now, And she could actually try to chase a mid turret, but she chose to find me instead. And there she is, coming at me again. It looks like, yeah, we're just neck to neck right now on the top lane. Oh, looks like I got to stun her and I got on the ulti. Oh, look at that, look at that. She's almost dead. She's almost dead, so am I. And the kill goes to me. Karina tries to recall, I stopped her, and she thinks she could kill me, but I ended up killing her on the last hit. So the score's now 1-0 for Sean, and I'm in the lead of the battlefield. And I finally got down the first turret, which on the top lane, that is. Let's see what Dustine tries to do next. Okay, is she gonna pressure the mid lane? Yes, I've got it right. So I decide to recall. She gets the turret, and I'm pretty much prepared to defend. And Karina's made an interesting choice to retreat. You know, I could go for the minions on the mid lane, but I decided to chase after Karina because I don't want to see the sight of her having to farm a lot. I decided to chase her instead. And now keeping Dustine pinned, a bit pinned right here. For me to always play safe, I should just continue throwing frogs at her just to make sure I have higher health than her. And it looks like we're sizing each other up on... Yep. I got the lead right now. I'm getting control of this battlefield. You can see she's got stunned, and I got it again, and Dustine will be forced to retreat. I tried to go towards her again, but it was a mistake move of me. Instead, I got hit by the turret, which is not good for me. I see Dustine coming, and I have to retreat. It looks like she's going to try to chase me, which is wise. She tried to chase me, but I managed to get into my turret in time. Into the top lane turret in time. Now let's see what item she has. She bought a vitality crystal. She bought a mystic container, which gives her magic lifesteal, which is nice. She also buys a Community Reaper. Wow, that was pretty interesting. Alright. Here's where things are gonna go really interesting and really intense right here. Dustines have a big lead on trying to equalize the score 1-1, and I barely have about 4% HP and I'm about to die right in the turret. So Dustine could actually chase me and try to kill me in front of the turret, or she could just play safe and just wait for me. She could just play safe and just keep on farming with the neutral creeps. But let's see what that happens. She tried to chase me, but once again the battlefield went my way, and I think she was unaware that Akai's 3.5 second ulti silence can actually be very painful to her. And I think she might not be aware that my tank emblem tenacity had actually given me increased magic and physical defense by 35 when my health is below 40%. And now she's in the hole with the score being 2-0 for Sean. Just one more kill and I'll be winning this 1 versus 1 already. It was pretty a mistake for me to buy the leather jerkin because it was not the correct armor to face against a 1 versus 1 hero. But I'm purchasing leather jerkin because I wanted to go for something bigger later on. So right now the score is 2-0 and the gold farming difference is still quite equal. And I've just bought the Wind Talker, which gives me increased attack speed and some magic damage as a bonus. I also purchased a Vampire Mullet, which gives me a 4% or 8% lifesteal. And I'm going to be pressing the bottom lane first tier turret right now. Now at this point, Karina might have much higher power to destroy the turrets compared to me, but look at that, I'm actually pressing on towards the second tier of the bottom lane turret first. According to the 1 versus 1 rules, you either win by 3 kills or killing down the inhibitor turret. So I was pretty much confident that I would take down the inhibitor turret before her. And look at that. She's already going. I already got the inhibitor turret first before her. That was nice. And she's gonna get inhibitor turret too, but she fails. Oh, sorry. That rule was actually meant for me versus Aura. I didn't apply it to Dustine. So the battle continues even though the inhibitor turret is gone. However, you can pretty much see that the battlefield is pretty much on my control right now. So right now I've purchased an antenna shield, which is pretty useful for me as it gives me magic defense and some shield. That'll be nice. And I've also purchased a rogue meteor that increases my attack speed and critical chance. Now as for Karina, she purchased a magic wand and a concentrated energy, which is an interesting choice. She get more magic power and some lifesteal as a magic user. And the community reaper is definitely serving her some help. The minions on my side have actually destroyed the mid lane first tier turret. And now Dustine is gonna press on the first tier of the bottom lane turret, which is a good choice. And I'm going to press in the second tier of the top turret. And once again, I'm pretty much gonna destroy it first before her. It looks like. Yep. Yep. The battlefield is definitely in my control right now. It was pretty silly of me to leave the turret of the inhibitor turret of the top lane still alive, because I was so afraid that Dustine's attack power was so high she could destroy the turret within seconds. And now she has to retreat, it looks like. Now I have a single antenna shield, so that means I'll have some defense against her, which is good. Both of us are sizing each other up again. And it looks like I'm getting control of this battlefield again. It was pretty silly of me to try to go for the last hit of the top turret again. And this is where I made my first mistake, and I'm pretty much gonna go down, even though I might have my ulti. And now Dustine has recovered, is starting to recover. The scores 1-2. It's still on me as the advantage, but she has some control back of the battlefield now. You can see from the map that from the side of the minions, they're actually going well for me because they're doing good at pressuring towards the main base. And she purchases a Holy Crystal. Okay, good choice for Holy Crystal. She gets 100 magic power and increases magic attack by 21 to 25%. So that means she's gonna be her magic attack is gonna be much stronger. And I decided to buy a Sky Guardian helmet so that I could regenerate my health quickly, even though after I take a lot of damage from Dustine initially. Let's see what Dustine is doing. She's gonna try to aggravate me. Good move to try to defend. As long as I manage to get her on the frog, then I'll have the advantage. I'll just have to keep on throwing the frog to mark her so that the moment I jump and stun her, I know I will have control of this 1 versus 1. Pretty much interesting to defend the mid lane inhibitor turret, by the way. And another wise choice by Dustine to try to take care of the bottom lane because of the allied super minions. And I purchased the Scarlet Phantom, which increases my attack speed and crit chance. I decided to recall because I was afraid that Dustine might try to pressure the mid lane again. So I decided to hop back to defend that lane or take back control of that. And now with the gold farming difference is going to be quite obvious. It's going to be towards the side because Dustine now can farm the neutral jungling creeps with ease at level 15. Uh-oh, I didn't quite do well on my ulti. I might have to retreat and just wait for my health to regenerate again. You see, that's the reason why I purchased that Sky Guardian helmet. In case the fight didn't go well for me, at least I could still be alive. I might die again, but look what's happening there. The top lane inhibitor turret has been destroyed. So it's a sacrifice of myself for the top lane inhibitor turret, and the score is now 2-2. the next kill will decide who will win on this 1 versus 1. And after my second death, I decide to purchase a secondary antenna shield to increase my magic defense once more. You can see there I've already sold my fourth item and replace it with antenna shield once more. So you can see that my magic defense is over 150 at this point. The score's 2-2, the battlefield is still under my advantage. Now that 2 inhibitor turrets were gone, so not only Dustine will have had to defend against me, she'll also have to bear the... She'll also make herself slightly overloaded, which is to take care of both the top and bottom lane at the same time. Let's see, I got a Mint Talker, I got Scarlet Phantom, and she purchases one of the late game items. She tries to use a skill on me, but I use sprint and I managed to escape again. I didn't know what she was doing, so she was recalling perhaps to defend the bottom lane. Oh, I see. I didn't get why she wanted to recall at first. And as soon as I saw that Dustine had already farmed the minions off the bottom lane, I decided to switch to top lane and leave the minions to her. Nice for her to dodge that minions. And this might be the last fight right here. Okay, so I threw the frog. And I managed to get her. My attack power is gonna be so OP. And she's gone for good. That's the last 1 versus 1 that I ever had with her. And I win. I basically win the 1 versus 1. So a very good game between me and Dustine. She had some very good growth farming advantage. And she did, and her item build was quite interesting. Blood Wings, Divine Glaive, all those are good items recommended for any magic user. And wow, look at me purchasing a double antenna shield. It was a good thing I had over 150 magic defense. I guess that those antenna shields really helped me on the final attack against Dustine. But I think I could actually give a recommendation on Dustine or something. The emblem that she might have used was magic, which was quite okay, except that I just noticed she used Impure Rage for emblem. Dealing damage with skills adds extra damage that equals to 4% of target's current HP and restores 3 of mana. I think that Magic Worship talent points should be much useful, because once you deal more than 7% of target max HP damage for 3 times, you give a burn damage, and this will be cool, especially in the early game. So good game, good 1 versus 1. This is sean893 and I'm basically signing off. Bye!